Hey, I'm Kay Allen, and this is Kay Talks to You. I'm just coming on today to talk to you a little bit. I did look up the definition for alcoholic, and by the definition of alcoholic, my mother was an alcoholic. I would say, though, she was a mal alcoholic. All of the things, all of the definition of alcoholic, I could say she checked some of the boxes. And then for some of the boxes she didn't check. But definitely she was an alcoholic. And I was saying I don't know where I heard it from. I don't know who, I guess the family and maybe even her. And like I said, she went to AA. But my mother was a strong, beautiful woman, smart, intelligent, funny, serious. I don't know a lot about my mom because my mom passed when I was just 17. And again, my grandmother raised me and she raised my mom too. So there were times when my mom was in the house. There was times when my mom was out of the house. There was times when I spent the night with my mom. I never lived with my mom. I always lived with my grandma. And my mom pretty much always lived with my grandmother. We all lived together. There were times that mom would, get her own place. And so I will be talking a little bit more about my mom. And the only reason why I'm really talking about my mother like I am right now is because I'm going to talk about me. But in order to talk about me, I feel it's necessary that I talk about my mom. I feel it's necessary for me to connect the dots as I process. And this is along the series of what I recall. And so my mom, again, was very intelligent. She had me when she was 15 years old. My dad was just 19. My mom and dad got married at a young age, somewhere in between that. I don't know. My dad is gone now. And I know he told me the story, but I definitely have forgotten the story. Like, did y'all get married while mom was pregnant? I don't know. But I understand that the marriage probably was along the lines of, let's try to make this right. I'm thinking, I don't know. It could have been out of love, but in those times of coming up in 1970, probably let's make it right? Because I've heard of stories where you see children, young girls, they hear one day and all of a sudden they're going away. They don't went away to have a baby. And then they come back, type things like that. But my mom did not go away. She stayed and she had me. And my mom finished high school. She finished high school. She went to college. She went to Adelphi University. And there she became a licensed practical nurse, a LPN, back in the 70s. So I'm so proud of my mom. But understanding that she was an alcoholic is important for me to how I live my life and understand how I guide my steps. And that's also the same thing I feel about weight. Like the women on my mother's side, we can get big. We can blow up. And because I know that, I've seen it in pictures, I've seen it in person, I'm very mindful about how I move, about the way I eat and the way I carry myself because of that. And so this is why it's important, again, for me to connect the dots to understand. So with my mother drinking, my grandmother drank, I shared that I drank, but I haven't drank like and I knew how to put it down. Amen. And I thank God for that. And also understanding in what I've experienced. And sometimes you can't. For those that are struggling, my heart and my prayers go out to you. There's no boo in this. It's like mental health, right? We all got mental health. It's like blood pressure. This is what I talk to my clients about. Mental health, we all have it, right? And depending on what's going on in your life will cause your mental health to go up or down. And some of us have been clinically diagnosed with a mental illness. So there's no boo on people that's an alcoholic. To me, alcoholism is almost like high blood pressure or diabetes, right? You can't help some of the things that we have, right? But how do we get the help to try to, cope with it, live with it, deal with it, be better with it, right? I'm sitting here waiting for my prescription My feet hurt. My feet have been hurting. Well, that's my time. I gotta go. I'll see y'all in the next video.